Good morning. My safety message for the week. Tips for defensive driving. Getting behind the wheel of a car might seem commonplace, but it's likely, and everyone needs to understand that it is one of the most enjoyable, dangerous things that we have to deal with. It is the 5th leading cause of death. Young adults, leading cause of death. Although we can't control the actions of motorists, we can have a great deal of control over how we operate our own vehicle. That means we can increase our chances to a safe trip for following some of the simple precautions and guidelines. And they are as follows. Before I do, though, I always want to share that what is the purpose again of the tip is to help us to grow, learn, and be the best we can be, and protecting ourselves so that we can all see tomorrow. Focus on the task at hand, number 1. Don't let phones, radios, air conditioners, kids in the back seat, heated discussion. It might be on the job. It might be with another person. Pay attention. What they say is that 11% of all involved fatalities happen because of distractions. So we need to keep that in mind. Don't let distractions interrupt our driving. Expect other drivers to make mistakes. And I'll give you a good example of that. Coming to an intersection, so often now I watch myself, and I did it myself years ago, on more than one occasion. Not thinking, go through an intersection. Prepare to stop if they don't. Next, slow down. All right, I read a census report on 33,808 fatalities due to speeding. The faster you travel, the longer it takes to stop. And the bigger the impact is when and if you crash. But travel along the flow of traffic, as long as it does not exceed recommended limits and it's in your control. Always buckle up. Many car fatalities could be prevented each year by simply wearing a seatbelt. It's proven, all right, that the risk is much higher not having a seatbelt on. When in doubt, always yield. If you aren't certain that you have the right of way or not, play on the side of caution. If you know you have the right of way, but another motorist seems to disagree, give in. It's not all about you. Better to lose a bit of time than to get caught in the collision. And that includes, right now with this construction, it's all over the place. According to the Insurance Institute of Highway Safety, men have harder time yielding the right of way in a ratio of 1.5 to 1 for a failure to yield violations. That's crazy to me. Stop on red. Leading cause of intersection collisions is running a red light. I see it all the time. Sometimes it's a lack of attention. Sometimes it's just plain in a hurry. Best practice is slow down before each intersection and evaluate the situation. Never race on the yellow light. My last point today. One of the things we've started to do in Safety Connections is we're looking at the driver's floor, because we've had so many reported issues where drivers, all right, are putting stuff on the driver's side on the floor. And it gets caught in the brake, trying to brake, it gets caught under the accelerator. So please, nothing on the floor, okay, that can hinder our driving. So that today, tomorrow, and every day, we can see that tomorrow. Thanks and have a great week.